So exciting. She's one of the finalists competing for a chance to win our Home and Family DIY Star Contest. She's from Southport, Connecticut. Welcome, welcome, Charlotte Smith, to our home. We're so happy that you're here, and congratulations on being a finalist.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
I know a lot of DIYers, they like to, you see something and you go, it's not that, it's that. Or I want to take something that's old and repurpose it. And you're really into that, understand?
I love that.
So, all right, hot potato. What's the greatest repurposing project you did?
I think my favorite is an industrial file cabinet that I found on Craigslist. It was a fossil collector's.
Wow.
Yeah, there we see it. So
That's beautiful.
That was just a beat up file cabinet. A guy had his fossils in it, and I took it home. I painted the drawers that ombre color pattern, and then I built a base for it so it looks a little bit more like furniture, and I love it.
And then,
I love it,
do you
too.
ever have like nightmares, like a T-Rex would come out of it, like because it was a fossil?
That's
you mean, not
incredible.
like
People ask what's in it, and I say, don't worry, don't worry.
Don't worry, don't open the door. That's really incredible.
Well, your video, right?
Yeah, let's take a look at the video that brought you here in the first place.
Hi everyone, it's Charlotte Smith. I blog at Cybervanity, and I would love to be your next DIY expert. Who knows if I'm an expert, but I love it a lot, like a lot. With 5 small children running around here, I'm not afraid of much. But I will sew, I will stencil, I will paint, you name it, I will try it. Anything to make a space look fun and whimsical and playful and personal on a budget. I have to DIY a lot of the projects around here just to meet our budget and to make sure that we have a fun, decorated house that hasn't cost us a fortune. Pick me to be your expert, mostly because I need a break from the kids.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought we were your first TV
Yeah, we thought we were.
experience.
This is the most exciting.
Oh, good. Okay, good. All right, so but you've had TV experience before?
A little bit. I've been
Local.
local news. I did
Yeah.
flea market flip, which was really fun.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Good.
so it's-
Fleas are so hard to catch.
I
to
know.
begin
And they're
with.
hard to flip.
They are. They're
are
so
little
tiny.
things.
But boy, good for you. You've actually done that. So we are making today a
Macrame mirror.
What is macrame?
The quick answer is that it's the
Mac and
You gotta
cheese,
break it
I know.
down.
I know
What
what
is
mac and
mac,
cheese
first
is.
of
What
all?
is macrame?
the quick answer is that it's the art of the knot. But the fancier answer is that it's just braiding. It's taking these ropes and making them look a little bit more interesting.
So like needle, like
braid,
when
no.
you know needles.
Knit-
What is
knit.
it called? Knit.
It's knitting.
Knit. Wow.
It's even easier than knitting. Knitting
Really?
is complicated. This is easy. It's like braiding hair, but with rope.
All
Well,
right.
you actually came in earlier this morning,
see how
and
you
let's see
made it look
how
easy.
you did this, shall we?
Yeah.
So I'm starting this one. I'm cutting my 3 cords, probably about 3 feet long, and then I use a cotton twine to tie the ends. I like the twine because it's the same color. And then I hook it onto a nail that's in a piece of scrap wood just to give it a little anchor. And this is the first braid that I'm going to show you, and you'll see it's super simple. It looks complicated when it's all done, but I'm just flipping over one side and wrapping it around. And that's what I love. It looks complicated, it's really not. So it's really not. You see what I
It's
did?
not. I get it. Put them.
You've got to
And
leave
then-
that up to professionals like me.
This is called the intricate clover knot, and again, it looks really fancy. Your Facebook page will have details, and this is what I use to cover the seams. And then I trim the ends, and I use a little hot glue gun to seal it. You won't see that because it'll be underneath.
That's
There's
beautiful.
that, right? It's
Make
like
a button
magic.
out of that.
And then this one has 4 strands, and so I'm taking the first and the third, and I'm flipping it over. And again, it looks super simple when you're doing it slow like this. And then when it's all said and done, by the magic of television, there we go. And I'm using a hot glue gun again just to put it onto a mirror. And you can use any mirror. You can see that this is different than the one we have on the table.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it, is that you can take any mirror that you find at a thrift store or a flea market, and then you can just glue your knots all the way around, and that's where that seam is a little messy. So we'll cover it with our knot.
So you
Voila!
obviously line your seams up. You want your
Yes.
seams to be in one place so you can cover those.
That is beautiful.
Wow.
It's
I
fun,
just
right?
love that.
Right? Okay, so now
We need some.
So I need your help.
No, but
you need
Well, can we have some tips before you show it?
Oh, sure. I would say the first thing I'll say is that it's really not as complicated as it looks.
Okay.
So don't be intimidated. But I think starting with sort of a thicker rope will be helpful. You want it to knot but not get tangled on you. So start with a thicker rope.
And sorry, the type of rope, cotton? I know that
Cotton is a little bit
polyester-ish and all
easier.
that.
Cotton is easier. You can dye cotton, so that's just a little bonus that if you want to change the color, a cotton
Oh, that's what
rope.
this is here then. You could use this.
Sure, so you can personalize it even further. So that's what I
Christina,
like
you want to
about.
make sure you dye it before you put the mirror in the washer.
Before I put the mirror in the
Well, 'cause
washer?
if you try to dye it and throw it in the
All right.
washing machine with that, it just won't work. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, go ahead.
We're like kids, aren't we?
We are.
But otherwise, I would say maybe start with a simpler knot, maybe just 3 strands, but just have fun with it. Try not to get frustrated. Be patient. It really isn't that
Do
complicated.
the kids get frustrated? Do
Yeah.
they do this?
They
I mean,
might, but I
7.
think that's good for them. You've got to have a little frustration in life.
Dexterity too. It teaches them dexterity.
Fine motor skills. Their calligraphy careers will be intact.
I just want to know how you find the time to actually sit and do all these knots with 5 kids running around. Do they want to help?
They do, and I let them. I give them a little bit of rope and let them go into the other room. That's important. Go to the other room, kids.
Again,
Besides,
look
when
at
you
that
ask
family.
them and you say, will you help me? And they say, I will not help you. They actually mean they are. So you've cornered them already.
I'm not going to do it. Well, let's put the finishing touches
me-
on, shall we?
Yes, please. So I've made a bunch
Oh,
of
you're
these
gonna put
knots
that
in
on, and then
advance.
I'll
No,
hang it
I'd
for
love
you.
you guys to help. And you can have fun with it. I mean, this is a seam right here that probably should be
put it in
covered.
here?
Yeah, just load it up with hot glue, and then you can choose your knot, and you can put it anywhere. So it doesn't have to be just on the seam. You can really...
Not that one.
Oh, you scared me.
They said not that one.
Not that. Gee,
I mean, it's endless. There's an endless
There's
supply
endless
of
amount
puns.
of not puns that we can go with.
Can I put one
So
here?
yeah, put them everywhere.
You
finish
could do
them.
like other embellishments around here too, couldn't you?
Definitely.
You could do
Are you going to
anything.
put one on?
Well, you could not put glitter.
Okay, we got to hang it. No, we could put glitter on
No, you can't.
it.
No, you can't.
And you'll notice for this one, I actually went over it first with a little craft paint so that you didn't see the black mirror frame
Underneath?
But that's just personal
How
preference.
many are you going to put on there?
That's it. I'm done. You know me. I like the more,
Okay.
the better, more.
Drum roll,
The more
drum
you do
roll.
it, the better.
Okay, I'm going to put it up, okay? Right? Now, wait.
Here it is, right here.
You got it? Oh, it's way up top. Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
I'm going to put this up. Now, I want to give you a tip, too. If you want to take a mirror like this in your house and you want it to look, I mean, not only do you want to get it centered straight, but now look how beautiful it is.
Well, because you're in it.
Yes.
Because he's in it.
See that? Look, you did an amazing job.
Wait.
This is- oh, now
Can you
you
wait?
just
Can you
ruined
see
it.
me?
Now
Can you see
ruined
me?
it. Now you just ruined
Oh,
it.
I did. Oh, all right.